What's up YouTube, this is Mathwas97 and welcome back to my Pokémon Colosseum adventure. Much less of a mouthful than the previous series. But we are back here in Fenax City and we're just gonna get right into the action. I think we can battle some of these people. This town was peaceful before, but lately it's been turning rougher. It's because of the thugs that live in Pyrite Town, which is next over. They've been showing up here. I don't want to have anything to do with them. Let sleeping dogs lie, that's what I say. Okay, so maybe we can't battle him. But I know that there are other people that you can battle. In fact, there is one person in particular, and that is this guy. What fine weather this is. It's truly a perfect day. Oh, I read that wrong. It's truly a perfect sort of day for a Pokemon battle. So, young one, how about indulging this old man? Let us battle. That is right, fun old man Drig. Gotta get them fun old men in this Pokemon franchise. And we're just gonna leave that there. I'm not going to entertain that any further. So I know in the last episode I kind of mentioned that the extra sidekick person girl thing. Yeah, as much of a pretty one-dimensional character she is, just the whole damsel in distress, that really just, that doesn't sit well with me, but I will say that she is still better than the Jovibot 9000, because Jovi is just one of the worst, perhaps the worst thing in existence. Pokemon, just why'd you have to make Jovi? So I guess I'm gonna try to get rid of Sentret, and I think if I call, that'll wake up Espeon. Yes, it does. I was correct. Somebody mentioned that in one of the comments, in the comments of one of my previous Gale of Darkness videos, and I just completely forgot that that was possible. Although, I don't think beyond that point I was ever put to sleep, so this time around we can put that to good use. Yeah, these Pokemon, they just can't do anything to hurt us. This is what happens when you get the evolutions after they've been evolved. Then they're not a disappointment like some Eevees that I know that I have had on the team previously. That's just kind of my fault though. I will be fair, I never really gave an abundance of opportunities to our previous Eevee, but this time around, Umbreon and Espeon are probably going to be two of the cornerstones of the team. Ah yes, you're young, but you've got a bit of spine. Why, you're just like me when I was young. Well done indeed. Ah, fun old man Drig. It was good talking to you, old man. Oh, hi you two. We just noticed, but the truck that was here is gone. Those thugs must have come back and taken off in it. I bet they came from Pyrite Town, I'm sure of it. Well, I guess we know where we're going next, and that is good old Pyrite Town, one of the best themes in this series of games. Perhaps one of my favorite that's the thing, Colosseum, well, at least Gale of Darkness. Gale of Darkness had an amazing soundtrack. There were so many memorable, like, you want to battle? What if I say no? The good-looking couple from earlier, yeah, no, I'm not associated with this thing, no, just, okay, so he's talking about the whole pre-gym. So it says I should visit there. Does that mean I can battle it now? I really look up to Justy, the leader of the pre-gym. He's really cool. Of course, he's really a tough trainer at Pokemon battles, too. Good old Justy. I didn't get to battle him until the post-game of Gale of Darkness. Can I actually give a battle against Justy right off the bat? Judging by your appearance, to say that you're traveling, the two of you. Well, what do you think? Since you're already here, do you feel like having a battle? Yes, I do. That's what I was made for. I was born to fight. Okay, then let me introduce you to the trainers of the pre-gym. When you're ready to go to the battle area in the center and stand at the left-hand side. Well, I'm ready. Lynch, you can just stay behind. Stay. Why do you do this to me? Mathwas, go for it. I'll be right here cheering. Oh, no, please don't. Looks like you're ready. Well, let's get this started. In all, you'll be facing 4 trainers. They're a handful. I can vouch for that. And now, this is where your opponent enters. I do like how that's an elevator. That's really cool. Of course, in Gale of Darkness, we already knew that, but there it was kind of hidden, so you wouldn't have expected it. Do you feel like taking on some grass-type Pokemon? Then I'm the one you want. Cool trainer Botane. Botane. The names. Even in Colosseum, the names were just completely ridiculous. And I just can't wait to start catching some Pokemon. I'm not gonna be able to catch any here, but I'll definitely take the experience, because I missed out on that last time when I forgot to actually battle here. Taking down Sunkern. That was actually just kind of sad, that face it made at the end. It was also a little horrifying. Oh, but look at Hoppip hanging in there. That would be a cool thing to use as a Hoppip. Because, I mean, I've never really used a Hoppip, any of the Hoppip line in any game before. It's a Generation 2 Pokemon, so typically I wouldn't have had many opportunities to capture one, because Generation 2 was the generation that I really missed out on, just because of when I came into the series. You had third generation, which included the Hoenn region, and then of course Fire Red and Leaf Green, remakes of the first generation. And then when it came to the DS, then I was into Diamond and Pearl. I ended up buying Heart Gold shortly after it came out, but then I never really played it. And then I went into that whole like middle school phase where I fell out of playing Pokemon for a while. Yes, I'm gonna keep chugging on. I told you I was born to battle. But yes, Heart Gold, that was kind of what brought me back into playing Pokemon right before X and Y. That was really the only game that I kind of, every now and then, I would start playing just to, you know, just because I needed something to kill time. And at the same time, I hadn't like 100% given up on Pokemon, but I was just, for the most part, not interested. Or I would go back and play the games that I had already beaten numerous times, but I would just play them over and over and over again. So I got a ton of mileage out of Diamond and Pearl and Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, as well as Fire Red and Leaf Green. Not so much for Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or even just the regular Gold, Silver, and Crystal games. So I haven't really had the opportunity to use a lot of the second generation Pokemon. Although, maybe that's possibly why I don't know a whole lot about them, because I think Pineco was second generation, Remoraid was second generation, so that would explain why I never knew that Pineco evolved into Fortress, or that Remoraid evolved into Octillery. And to me, like, that just boggles my mind, that 10 years of playing Pokemon, over 10 years, and I never knew that. And it's funny because this is a third generation game, but there are an abundance of second generation Pokemon here to capture. One of them, of course, being Hoppip, which could potentially be a member of the team. It would be really cool to have a grass type, because I didn't have a grass type in the last game. It'd give me some extra status effects, try to help me capture some of these Pokemon. I can perhaps rely on Sleep Powder. I'm thinking that a Jumpluff would be really cool to have. So what's your plan? Do you keep chugging on with the battle challenge? I already told you. Why do you have to keep asking me? I will not bow. I will not break. Is it you? Do you want to battle me? You don't look like a trainer. Well, it doesn't matter. You can learn how a proper trainer battles from me. This kid just looks so prim and proper that I just want to kick his ass. And what is with that neck scarf? Chris Jericho is ripping off of this guy. See, this was 2004 fashion, this kid. This rich kid, I've already forgotten his name. That is quality, top of the line clothing right there, that neck scarf. Why am I saying neck scarf? You only ever wear a scarf on your neck. What else would you use a scarf for? So let's go for the confusion. I guess if you want to be, like, you could wear it on, like, your arm and use it as, like, an armband, but I don't know. Looks like splitting my attack is not really working out here. Espeon is the clear, has the clear advantage in terms of attack power, whether that be special attack or regular attack. In this case, it's obviously special, but honestly, like, Espeon just head and shoulders better than Umbreon at this stage, because Bite versus Confusion, it's not even a contest. So let's hit it. Hit that Bite, Swinub. Rest in peace. And this rich kid can go sulk in his failures. But that's the thing with the team. I'm not quite sure what I'm looking to capture this time around. And this is though the really fun part. The fun part about playing these games, starting new in a game of Pokemon, is that you don't really know who you're gonna use, and that's, you know, building a team is one of the best parts. So what's your plan? Do you keep chugging on with your battle challenge? Of course I do. Let's get the next battle started. And that boy is now cross-dressing as a girl, now a rich girl. Your challenge is accepted. I do hope you're ready. I'm ready, boy. Or girl. You're a girl. You're Lady Gwyn. But with that haircut, I honestly think it could be the same person. Just a quick clothing change. I mean, we've seen cross-dressing in anime. But would the Pokemon Company... Well, I guess this is Genius Sonority, so they could be a bit more willing to... This is a complete tangent. I'm elaborating way too much into this what if. This is just headcanon. Geodude didn't even stand a chance. Get wrecked. Umbreon, level 28. Look at that, we're almost at 100 hit points already for Umbreon. Flinch, flinch, flinch. No, it didn't flinch. But that's okay. Rock Tomb. Okay, that hurt a little bit. Espeon, not really known for having the best of defenses. Not with that huge, alarming special attack stat. But there we go, Espeon now level 27. We are moving up in the world quite quickly here in Pokémon Colosseum. I must commend you for a battle well played. Indeed. My battling style must have been too sophisticated for you, and that's why you lost. You can make up as many excuses as you like. It will not save you from the humiliation. Whoa, that was inspiring. You showed me a great battle. It deserves a gift. I want you to have this. A white herb. You don't have a full party of Pokemon yet. When you get 6 of them, I'd like you to come see me again. That's when I will be your opponent. I'll be looking forward to it. Are you kidding me? Really, Justy? You don't think I can take you on right now? Oh, okay, fine. Although apparently, like, I like the idea of whether or not it's just a rumor or if it was the actual plan. Of course, I don't really have a legitimate source for this. It's just something that I kind of heard from hearsay. That's not the greatest choice of words. Anyways, but the whole idea that, wait, how do I buy Pokeballs? Oh no, I have to go to, that's why I have to go to Pyrite Town, isn't it? Or not Pyrite. Yeah, Pyrite. Is it Pyrite Town? I'm losing my mind. We'll go ahead and buy some super potions. Looks like I already have 2 of basically everything, so that's neat. Nothing I can really buy here, though. Fennec City, you have outlived your purpose, and you no longer, well, let me at least use the PC once. I haven't used it yet, so I should probably heal to full before I go to a brand new location. Would you like to rest your Pokemon? Yes. Why else would I be here? Gotta love that technology, that whole wooden healing thing. It basically just looks like a sync counter, but for healing Pokemon. Oh, and also another thing. The only way to save in this game is to go to the computer. I forgot that at first, because when I ended the last episode, I was like, wait, how do I save? Do I have a potion? No first original potion in the computer this time. But yeah, that's probably going to throw me off on so many occasions. I'll be like, wait, why can't I save? And that's right, I have to go to a PC. Glad that they fixed that for Gale of Darkness, but you know, you gotta start somewhere. We should go shopping for some Pokeballs at the Pokemart. That's where I just was! You wanna give me some sort of a cue? Okay, who do I talk to then? Pokeballs, come to think of it, I haven't seen any being sold in this town. Oh, wait, heard someone saying at the outskirts stand. It's east from here, Fennec. It's modeled after a locomotive. So I have to go back to the outskirts stand. That is, if this chick will let me leave. Oh, now I can. Okay, so I just had to talk to that one person. Hooray for backtracking! Also, I like how he has goggles, but he's not wearing them while driving that thing. Isn't that kind of the point of having goggles, is so that you don't get all the dust and dirt in your face? Listen, pal, if you're intending to travel some more, you might want to stock up on supplies here. Hi, can I ask you something? Don't you sell any Pokeballs? Huh, Pokeballs, you say? There's no call for those things around these parts. Where'd I put them now? Oh yeah, here they are. A little dusty, I'm afraid, but otherwise perfectly usable. Here, take these. I'll let you have them for free. Alright, so we start off with the first 5. Well, since I found them, I may just as well put them out with the rest of my merchandise. If you need some more, well, how about buying them from me? Yeah, I'll buy them. And you've got great balls right off the bat, so I'm going to pick up 5 of them. Can't hurt to get those in advance, otherwise we'll just go with 10. That'll give me a solid 20 to start with, plus a Premier Ball. Can't go wrong there. Otherwise, I think we're okay for right now. Now, in the future, I'm pretty sure that the actual Pokemarts are going to start carrying those. At some point in the future. Because if not, constantly going back to the outskirts stand would be a bit of a pain. So, how do I get the queue to send me to Pyrite? Because, oh, here we go. Oh, it's you. Something terrible's happening. A whole lot of scary men came here. I think I even saw those 2 creeps who took off in the truck earlier. Yeah, so I did see a playthrough of this game before, like I said. But the thing is, that was a couple of years ago that he made that series. And, oh wait, there's one of them. There's one of them. But, yeah, I haven't... my memory is not... Oh wait, no, this is somebody completely different. I thought he was dressed like a Snag'em guy. I'm not good at schoolwork, but I'm pretty hot stuff at Pokemon battles. You're a trainer too, aren't you? Let's duke it out. Let's battle. But, yes, I'm not... What is the word that I'm looking for? I'm all over the place at the moment. But it's not fresh in my mind as to how this game goes, so I don't remember every single detail. I kind of remember where the plot goes, but in terms of individual quests that you have to fulfill, a bit foggy in my mind, so forgive me if I don't quite know what I'm doing, if I don't quite know where I'm going at the moment. Or in the future as well. Gale of Darkness, I had a little bit of trouble with that, but for the most part, Gale of Darkness, I was able to figure out where I was going with no real trouble. Hopefully that'll be the same in Colosseum, or if not, a little bit better than that. So Espeon gonna hit first, and gonna hit hard with Confusion. And of course we get the critical hit at the end of the battle when it's meaningless. Guess that's just the luck of the draw. Defeated Roller Boy Kaib. Oh no, this wasn't supposed to happen. Well, I mean, I'm the protagonist, so of course it was meant to be. Big guy, you're tough. I want you to have this since you're so good. TM41, what is it? Torment. Perhaps I could use that in the future, but for now, I don't see any use in it. So let's see. They said that these scary guys ran in. But where did they go? Would they have gone to the center of the city or to the stadium? No, it seems as though to the stadium. See, like, that person made it seem like a big crisis that these scary men came through, but then everybody else is just going about their normal day. So clearly it wasn't quite to scale as that lady made it out to be. If it's not the stadium, then I would guess they would have gone to the mayor's place. It doesn't seem like this is it. Everything is going on as normal. They must have gone to the mayor's. Because where else would you go when you're in Fenac City? If it's not to the pre-gym, if it's not to the stadium, it has to be the mayor's. Right? Mayor's... Oh, yep, here it is. Oh! Miror B, or Master Miror B. It's him, it's him. He's the one that took the girl from us. Oh, now aren't you boys frightfully pathetic? You mean to tell me you were bested by these darling infants? Darling, did you say your name was Mathwiz or something? I so don't like saying this, but we're not at liberty to keep your lady friend at liberty. That sweet young thing, she can see things that ordinary people aren't supposed to see. That just will not do for what we're planning to do. No, it just won't do at all. If you don't like pain, like most people, you can avoid the pain by keeping your nose out of places it needn't be. Boys, oh boys. Yes, we will. Boys, I shall make my return to Pyrite now. Do remember that I will be waiting for you to return with the little lady. Am I making myself clear? I won't accept failure from you again, boys. Ho ho ho. Let the music spin, let's get it on. I gotta admit, that theme is pretty styling. It's not as good as his Gale of Darkness one, but in a way, this one has more character to it. It's unique. It's definitely not a theme that you're gonna find in any other Pokemon game, and I like that. You! The last time, you caught me off guard. That's not gonna happen again. Miror B Peon Folly. Oh, I can't wait until we can fight Miror B. I have to admit that his look, I don't know if I quite appreciate it as much as his Gale of Darkness look. But nonetheless, that really doesn't matter. That doesn't matter too much. It is a mere trifling matter, because the fact of the matter is that Miror B plays a much bigger role in the story of this game, which means that I get to fight him more often. I just bumped my mic. But that means I get to fight him more often, and anytime you can fight Miror B, any day you can fight him is a great day. If I could join well, not even Team Cypher. I don't really want any part of Team Cypher. I don't really want any part of Team Snag'em. But if I could join Team Miror B, I'd be all on that immediately. Unfortunately, the only way to join him now would be to join Team, well, at least in this game. I won't have the opportunity to go back and replay Gale of Darkness and join him. They never gave me that option, so the only way now would be to join Team Cypher, and that just isn't gonna happen. Not after what Wes has pulled. Oh, blast it, I got tripped up again. My turn now. I'm not going to end up like Folly. Miror B Peon Trudley, so this is the first time ever we can school these goons. At least in terms of the timeline. So we got Spinnerack and Duskull, and we have got the perfect type advantage for this. This battle won't even be a contest. That is, if Umbreon can get the one-shot, like I am hoping that Umbreon will. But Bite is not the strongest of moves, so I do worry. I do have my doubts. Coming out is a Makuhita. Oh, wait a minute, is it the first shadow? Mathwiz, it's that one, that Pokemon. Those jerks captured me because I saw that Pokemon. I could see a black ore coming from it. They must have done something to that Pokemon. Whoa. Mathwiz, be careful. This Pokemon isn't afraid to attack people. I know, Mathwiz, I hate to say this, but there's no other choice. Get that Pokemon back from the bad guys. Please, you have to. You can't... Actually, only you can do it. I will admit that... Actually, I don't know exactly how I feel about that. I like the idea that the Snag Machine can detect Shadow Pokemon in its own right, because it really does do away with the whole need to have a pointless character like Lynch, as we have dubbed her. But you know, for the way to start this game off, it is pretty cool. I guess it's just the way that it was the best way to introduce the whole concept. I'm not really against it. Now, one thing that I believe can happen in this game is that the opposing Shadow Pokemon can enter reverse mode, and that is a bit worrying. I could put up Reflect just in case. Oh yeah, because it's probably gonna hit me with physical moves, so putting up Reflect is a good idea. Bite should hopefully wear it down just a little bit more, and then I can go for the Pokeball. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go for one more because a crit and it's over. So here comes the Shadow Rush. Yeah, that didn't hurt nearly as much. Although Umbreon might be a bit better in terms of defensive stats. Alright, so here we go. Straight for the Pokeball. On Makuhita, and Espeon, you can Helping Hand. Here we go. First snag of the game. Is it gonna happen right now? 1, 2, 3. Yes. First capture. It is Makuhita. And we have defeated Trudley. What? My Pokemon! Darn it! But you're good. You snagged my Pokemon. Hey, what are you saying? You're not supposed to be impressed? Oh man, what are we supposed to do? We got flattened again. Miror B's gonna chew us out. What do we do? What is there to do? Run away! You did it, Mathwiz! You snagged that Pokemon from that goon! But I'm sure there are others like it. Let's get all of them back from the bad guys. Well, I guess we have to do it. It's what the missus says. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this episode of Pokémon XD, or Pokémon Colosseum. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to stay tuned for the next one, and until then, keep on YouTubing.